Roblox roleplay games come and go. New ones launch every day, but today we're diving into some of the biggest roleplay games that have died off over the years, with the last game having nearly 300 million visits. If you do enjoy this video, subscribe to help us get to 500k this summer. The first game we're starting off with is Mano County. Now, this is technically the smallest on the list with 5.2 million visits, still pretty impressive, and this was created actually 2 weeks after I created this YouTube channel. It was updated 1 day ago, so obviously still working on it to some extent. However, there is 0 people currently playing and 2 new players joined the game yesterday, so not much activity going on. Now, I never actually got into Mano County. I was always just too busy playing ERLC, to be honest, so let's just figure out. We've got a shop here, plenty of items to buy. You can also buy ranks. Molotov, no, I don't want that. I want a car. Where can I spawn a car? Jeez, that took way too long for me to figure it out. Everything seems to just be moving so slow. Hold up, something doesn't look right. I'm crawling. I'm crouching. Okay, get back into the car. Right, now it tries. Look at this. Okay, this is very reminiscent of like 2019 Roblox roleplay. Just everything about this game reminds me. We've got a nice little housing suburb over there. Clear Creek Hills. That looks pretty nice. Alright, let's see what else this map has to offer. A lot of grass clipping through, but when this game was made, Roblox didn't actually have 3D grass. Is this like, oh, whoa, there is no traction on the grass. Okay, note to self, if you want to drive on the grass, you got to go very slow. So we found the highway, I'm guessing this is. Kind of the main road leading into and out of the city. And then, yeah, I guess we've made it to the county now. A lot of smaller buildings. Pretty nice view, though, of the city from back here. A lot of skyscrapers. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. There's not really too much going on in this area of the map. I think this is a sheriff's office, right? Oh my, the cars slide so much. It's not really loading in, or maybe it's a bit broken, but there is a sheriff's office here. But yeah, I think all of the departments and teams in this game are group locked, hence why I can't join any. I'm impressed though with the render distance. I can see the entire city fully loaded in, all the way from, where are we now, the farms. Who made these roads? What sort of turn is this? Right hand 90-degree turn. Okay. I gotta say, everything about this game just brings me back to 2020. The blocky car design, the massive spread out map. But yeah, it really doesn't feel like this game has changed much in the last like 5 or 6 years. It really does feel like all of this is stuck in 2019. Up next on the list is Society, and this was released to essentially be the pinnacle of realism on Roblox. A bunch of YouTubers did videos on it, sitting at 6.2 million visits. It was last updated 2 weeks ago. Currently 4 people playing. So let's select team. A lot of these coming soon. We can join the sheriff's office though, sure. I did not think the game was going to be this similar to GTA. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we've got a list of stars. There's a couple of people joining, to be honest. This guy's already shot me. Okay, then. Alright, got my uniform on. We've got a heavy tack vest. Looks pretty cool, to be honest. And we've got a bunch of tools in our inventory. So let's go and find our way out of here. Look in our vehicle menu here. 2020 FPIU, 2018... 2017, Slick Top. I think we'll just go with the Explorer, honestly. We'll start with that. Yeah, can we spawn this in? Select and continue. Jeez, this is really dark. Okay, so we've got license plate scanner in the bottom right. ALPR as well there. Look at the road textures and everything. It looks pretty nicely built, as far as I can tell. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they took this from GTA as well, but let's do a little patrol. I'm not sure I'm going to see many civs on the road, but let's give it a go. Yep, that is quite literally the end of the map. Alright, that's an interesting one. Let's head back, I guess. We found the only other person in this server. That's cool to see. Now there's daytime. A lot easier to see everything. Looks like we've got a unit coming up right behind us there. Okay, driving on the train tracks. They really do love their billboards. Pretty much on every single street corner, either advertising someone to vote for or a gym to join. I definitely think the game's quite confusing for new players, and some of the mechanics feel a bit janky like the driving, but there is hope if they are still updating this project, which definitely looks like they are. UKRC, Redwood County. Now this game, I've actually done plenty of videos on my channel before. Has 7.5 million visits, 0 people playing right now, and was last updated 1 month ago. It looks like I last played the game 2 years ago, so it's definitely been a while since I've hopped on. Oh, I got a welcome badge, thank you. I agree. Alpha tester, okay. Quite a few teams to choose from. This definitely hasn't changed, although there is a prison officer. That is new. Yeah, sure, we'll spawn there. Okay, so we're at the police station. I'm an operational support grade. I think that's my role anyways. It's one of these games where they have all the outfits here and you just click on them. So this is the prison. I like the fact that they've got NPCs here doing like some idle animation. That's pretty cool. But this really is just a very basic prison. I don't even remember seeing this. Head outside. Let's go and spawn in. I think I have plenty of cars on this team. I do remember unlocking quite a few. Yeah, look at this. Got quite a few unlocked. The models are really nice, to be honest. I gotta say. It is laggy. Why am I laying down? I'm barely looking at the road. Gotta remember as well, we're driving on the other side of the road this time. So, left side of the road. Yeah, the game really hasn't changed much since I last played, which I guess makes sense. I haven't really been updating the game. Hence why it's kind of died off. But it was a pretty decent game back in the day. This was the leading UK roleplay game. You had ERLC, and then you had this if you wanted, you know, a proper UK roleplay. The map isn't half bad. The trees, oh no. It's the South of Florida trees where it's just like 2D images. We're in 2026. Surely you can get better trees than that. I think the main reason this game died is just how many other UK roleplay games are out there now. There's so much competition, and it didn't really look like they were doing an awful lot to keep this game updated. And I think we are about to reach the end of the motorway that we can turn around to, I guess. The buildings in this game never really match the tools or the cars. It just feels like these are so outdated. And what even is this? This is supposed to be a fire station, but there's just a bunch of empty rooms here. I don't even know where to go. Oh, we've got a cat stuck in a tree. Check your minimap. Oh, okay. Where's this? It's down on the highway, I think. So how do we get there? Our station's up here. Okay, it's a pretty easy drive. Let's go. I've got a fire hose. That's great, but I don't need that. I need these ladders, but I can't get them off. There also doesn't seem to be any locker or something I can equip here. So I don't think we're rescuing this cat, unfortunately. I see it up there. Yeah, there's the cat just floating, but I'm not sure there's any way of us actually getting to it. It's definitely not a bad game. I had my fair share of fun moments playing this on the channel back in the day, but I think the increasing competition and the lack of updates definitely kind of killed this. The last game on this list, and by far my favorite, is Redwood Prison. This came out in 2016 and hasn't been updated since 2021, which explains why there is 0 active players. It does, however, have 300 million visits and was the first game I ever played on Roblox. So this is going to bring back some good memories. Just as I remember it, which I guess makes sense because they haven't updated it in years. Alright, we spawned as a prisoner here, just as I remember this. Went over to this guy, talked to him, broke out through that vent there. I remember it like it was yesterday, but it was 10 years ago. Whilst everyone's out there playing prison life, we're here guarding this prison with 0 players. I remember this so well. So we've got the cafeteria over there. We've got a helipad here, and you could actually steal the helicopters as a prisoner. That was the best way to break out of prison. Yo, this brings back so many memories though. It's a shame there's no one playing. So to populate the servers for the first time in years, I brought in my recording team to have a bit of fun. Actual working treadmills on Roblox. This was crazy back in the day. I can't tell if these are police or criminal helicopters. Yep. Badge prison you guys go. There we go. Nice. Alright, 4 arrests. Easy. Easy. How far does a taser reach? Let me see. Oh, that worked. Nice. Arrest. Hold on. Who opened the gates for them? Oh my gosh. There we go. 1 arrest. 2 arrests. Are you punching me right now? We can bring the prisoners back. Alright. Everyone back inside. We need to close this door. Keep them inside the building for now. No, why would you let him in there? I hear something. Maybe there's an explosion. I don't know. Anyways, let's close the outdoor gate there. Get that closed. Oh, yes, thank you. Free arrest. Nice. All right, everyone back inside. Lock them all up for the night. Oh, they're hopping the fence. Oh, I'm being shot at. They've just hopped the fence. I need some backup over here. I'll see if I can tase. Oh my gosh. 2v1 and they got us. We've only got one prisoner. Where did all of our prisoners go? How did they all escape? Yes, look at it on fire. Come on. Oh, it exploded. There's 3 prisoners in. We still got, 5 fugitives somehow on the run. Let's go. We've got one on the roof over here. Come on. We're going for the arrest this time. We can't get the kills. We need the arrest. Oh, no. I wasn't reloaded. I hadn't reloaded. No. Go on. You need to get the arrest. I'm in good hands here. Yeah, you just cover fire. I'm going to try and approach and get them. Come on. Tase. Arrest. No way. How did I not get them? We've only got 3 fugitives now, so we've got a lot more prisoners locked up. We're not doing too badly. That being said, I think we've lost all the prisoners. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. It's been a lot of fun going back into old games and exploring them for the first time in years. Subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.